There's a brand new series out there, and I'm telling you guys, whoo, Apple Plus has really done something. It's called Prime Target. And I was trying to watch a couple of episodes, and I wound up doing a little bit more than I expected to. I'm here today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here today with Quintessa Swindle. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm excited about this. I am excited. Before we talk about your character, just talk a little bit about the storyline, what it's about.
Okay, so I play Taylor Sanders. She is a young NSA agent. And her job at the NSA is to oversee a worldwide network of mathematicians and to monitor them and the type of work that they're doing. Because unbeknownst to most people in this world, but nowadays mathematicians tend to be the most dangerous people on the planet, and their access to information is abundant. So Taylor oversees, and the story of the series, like the premise of the series, is that she sees one, and she monitors, and that kind of takes her on a wild ride. And yeah, that's basically it, if in a nutshell, I think.
What's interesting about Taylor to me, you talk about wild ride, she didn't act like an analyst. She acted like more like a field agent to me.
Somewhat, I think, okay, so in Taylor's defense, I think that's what she wants to be. I think that's what we're building up, you know. Hopefully season two and beyond, we get like more of that. But I think that's kind of where her heart is for sure. So good on you.
I love that one scene. I mean, unfortunate for your partner, but the
Uh,
way you ran and you dived into the ocean, man.
Maybe that was like a little bit of my own influence. I was like, maybe it's a run, it's a jump, it's a dive, and then there's like, it's something, that she can swim to. So yeah, I love that. I love that. But it's very field agent energy, 100%.
Definitely field agent, definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how did you prepare yourself for that role? There's a lot of action going on there.
Well, honestly, thank you for asking. Because for me, like as an actor, I feel like ever since I did Black Adam, I had increasingly been more interested in anything and everything that's action oriented. And plus, too, for a person who, looks like myself, I feel like we very rarely get representations of action stars who look like me. And so as soon as I had found out that there was going to be, action elements, I was like 100%. And also, if you guys want to add more, please. So I was so ready. I've always been very like athletic, and ever since Black Adam, I had been continuously training physically. So yeah, there was like a lot of different elements that kind of came into it, but there was also a lot of stuff that I learned. So for the diving, I actually worked with like a professional dive team in the south of France, and they taught me how to breathe, and they taught me just like about free diving itself. So there was so much to learn, and I was just very excited to do it, and also to do it as authentically and as honest as I possibly could. And there was something that one of the dive coaches mentioned to me, which was like, when you think you're kind of like at your, not wits end, but when you think you're at your maximum capacity, you're only like basically half of what you can actually do. And so that kind of perception and understanding really allowed me to be like, oh, wait, I know that my body can handle way more. So there was like a bunch of stuff that like physicality and a role actually just like inspires like personal life and ideas and just preparedness. So I love it. The more action, in my opinion, the better.
I hope I don't get in trouble for it. I'm going to wrap it up with this. I know
Okay.
Apple got you playing this particular character, but I tell you what, Amazon has the new James Bond franchise, and they've been trying to develop a character called Jinx. I'm going to vote for you to play Jinx in James Bond.
Wait, I appreciate that because I was just talking to my partner last night about the new James Bond, right? And I was like, I feel like I would be a really good Q. I feel like I'm owed that type of role. So we'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
But
Quintessa, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend and talking about your character. I enjoy Prime Target.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.